Okay. I want to start off by saying thank you, God. And I've been always saying that. And in my videos, well, not always, but it's something that I've been saying that a lot. And I'm going to continuously say that. Thank you, God. Although things are not good with me, it's hard to maintain, you know, stability in regard of mentally and physically. My health is not doing good. Mentally, it's just they broke down. They just really just trying to break my state of morality, and that's how it goes, and that's the reality of it. Being a target vigil, you are a test subject, and you're being utilized as a guinea pig. And they just try to recreate reality, and they have no shame. And when I say they have no shame in regard of like how they can recreate this false reality, they don't care about how it looks and how obvious it is, because at the end of the day, everybody's in accordance, everybody's aligned, to make sure that you mentally are just broken down, and reality is something that these perps, these participants, are all aligned on how to go about this. And I don't even think, honestly, I don't think how everybody believes this false narrative. I think everybody is in accordance, in the sense of we all know what we're supposed to be doing. This man's supposed to break down. We're all supposed to make it look like this. We know obviously the reality of things, but this is how we need to continuously proceed to ensure that what happens to him happens the way we are aligned for things to happen for him. So that's how I look at it. And I don't even, I don't deal with this gimmickiness that's so falsified. The psyop, that's such a failure psyop in so many ways. It's so the psyop that they utilize to try to make me think, nah, this is a money of this group of just avenging radical group of feminine. It's so disgusting and foul and fraudulent. It's ridiculously, it's almost comical. It's almost comical. It's like, because you deal with these horrible things, you don't want to be like, oh, this is comical because my life would destroy my life. But it's just like, who would even subscribe? Especially with the background of who put me in this program, with the reality of what's happening to men, women, and children. With this, like, they have this deluded reality that, how do you think this will ever make anybody think, oh, this guy, they all try to play this part. It's like, no, this is their justice and this and that's. Like, these people are just follow life involved in a program that torture even children. I mean, the horror, what this trash are involved, all this low life. The torturing of infants, the torturing of women, the mass shootings, the women that be. And I'm supposed to think now, but you guys are different with your money. Is he trash? As these people have participated in some of the torture of women. This program that they involved in have done horrible things to women, and I know so many of them have partaken in doing that to others. They just think that they can normalize being involved in a program that does that they can be involved in this. Is just normal. But you, out of every target individual we torture you, we're going to enjoy it. It's going to be personal. Disgusting. I was like, really? Okay, it's not personal when you do that to those women. Okay, I get it. It's not personal when you torture children. Disgusting trash. And they use very childish people, which you're going to see. This looseness of human beings are done in life, and you can tell in certain circumstances for the level of things they do to compromise them. It's so sad. You saw probably the picture there in my video. That is so pathetic, so nasty. But before I get to that, let me just start off by saying I'm a target individual. If you don't know by now, I'm what you call a TI, a target individual. And I understand what it means. It means that today, as a human being, I'm a human subject for the testing, the development of technology that's utilized onto us like a weapon system. They destroy my organs. They do horrible things to my organs. Sometimes they destroy them, kind of fix what they destroy to delay what the fatal things they've done to me, right? My body is so destroyed, but sometimes it just get worse, then it get better, and it's them just really playing with my body. And my organs are being destroyed, everything is bad. So like a lot of talking videos have said, it's going to get worse, it's with time just slowly being a slow descent down, right? And that's what I'm aware of that, and it's going to get worse, just like it's got worse for all other talking video, a lot of talking video. And that's something I've understood, that it was just, I'm expecting, and that's why I always in my videos you hear me say, God give me strength for what I'm gonna go through, because I know I'll need all the strength, because they're gonna try to do this theatrical torture, which I'm gonna get to. But is so your body is just being destroyed by this weapon system, this technology that can do things to you remotely, and you see your body just slowly decaying away. My digestive, I don't know, me eating, I am very scared to eat. Like, I'm scared to eat like a lot of food. I eat very minimally, because I know that my body is no longer the same in regard of digestive ability, and they've been doing a lot of things to my organs, to my bones, to my muscles, to all this all my body. But that, at least you can see it, and unfortunately I'm seeing the decaying away of my body, wasting away. But the other part is what they can do with the technology with your mind, because on top of that, with me and a lot of other target video, I deal with the psychological torture, which is with this technology that can alter your thought process, your mind, and so much other things. They control your thought process. Listen, this man Jose Delgado that you're gonna hear soon said it in the 60s, that the goal of his development was to try to control the human mind, and that was in the 60s, and he was able to do all these things. And we know that the DOD entities, which are truly the entities behind this thing, not the psyops that they try to negate the reality and the obviousness of what this is about. I've been working on this technology with Project Pandora being one of the projects that specifically will try to figure out how to alter the mind using this electromagnetic technology in the 60s. Today, I can reassure you that they truly are capable to do so much of the altering of the mind. And with me, sometimes they do things that just like, it's like you're gonna deal with it. Yes, it's a fault, but watch being turn into something in your mind, right? And so it's not even like they're trying to be even subtle anymore. They just like, you're gonna experience that. That's that, right? They don't try to even, it's just completely just boom, we're gonna play with thought process. They create these mental battles, which I'll bring up. They create these mental battles because they can control your thought process in so many ways. This technology can truly alter your mind, control your thought process, rewire your thought process, and create these mental battles, because they make you think in a certain way and try to want you to think that you just thought this way, you're on your own. When the truth is, they're just altering your thought process, and they want you to identify with these thoughts. And then they have people they contract. This is the bottom fears I'm talking about. These perps. These trash are the trash who are the trash who's supposed to gaslight you. But I won't even call it gaslight you, because it minimizes the level of sophistication. The psyops, right? They act a certain way once to manipulate your thought process, or make you experience this way, or have this narrative implanted in your brain, or falsify memories. They do this because they want you to think that this is an organic experience, that they're just investigating it, and it's just not being controlled, that they're not orchestrating, altering your mind, manipulate your thought process, and making you experience all you're experiencing. And their job is to really break you down into accepting these things that they created, they altered you to experience. And their job is just to act with this fanatical like passion, which is falsified. They just want you to believe, like, oh, it's a comedian, you got to pay for it. When they do this, oh no, that's you, oh my gosh, we mapped it, it's you. The different the different verbiage they use to try to sound like they're not altering your brain. And they act with this like, we're so passionate, it's the passion in us. And the truth, they're just cowards. Intoxicated with this technology, that in the ability of what this program can do. I mean, these people have seen everything that I'm going to experience because my life is now controlled and manipulated, and they orchestrate everything for you to experience. But some of the people that you're seeing, just like the person you just saw in my video before clicking in it, they are so unimpressive. So can you imagine being so intoxicated? You would be intoxicated knowing that I can't tell anything about what my life is going to be like. I don't know if I'm going to get sick tomorrow. I don't know if this person is going to die tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to die in 3 days. I don't know none of that. But I know what's going to happen to this person. I know I can make him think this way. I know what he's going to eat tomorrow. I know what's going to make him lose his mind. I know what we're going to do. But I don't know nothing about me. I don't know if I'm going to lose my mind. I don't know if the people I care are going to die. My children are going to... This is nothing. They know nothing about themselves in regard to what's going to happen to them. But for me, everything. Because I'm no longer me. I'm no longer have a free will. My mind is, and everything is controlled and set in certain ways. While this trash, nothing aware. No awareness of nothing, which is magical. This is where the magic happens though. Because I've witnessed some people who have all kind of awareness about what's going to happen to me. They have nothing aware about what's happening to them or when it's going to happen. And it has happened in different fashion. It's magical. That's why I believe in God, even though me now, I'm in control. I'm no longer me. But the way I believe in God now is another level, because this trash will come in with this and seeing what happens to them and the struggle they go through. What they were supposed to make me live this horrible life. Watch, this is happening to you while you're doing that to me. And some of them is obvious. You can call it out in a second. You'll see who I'm talking about. So obvious. This is a matter. They'll have a good struggle in life, and the struggle that will remind them, this is your God, huh? Okay, God. Okay, and they're so pathetic. With me, the manipulation is so disgusting and pedophilia centric. It was so nasty. In all my videos, you've seen what they make me have this reaction toward children. Nasty. And they're training my brain. I'm doing something that I don't like to do, and I think it's because of the state I'm in. I think it's almost turning to escapism, which I don't, but it's something negative for me. I'm watching adult content, I'm not gonna lie, and I'm doing things that are just, I don't think that's healthy. I think sex is healthy, but watching adult content and doing things to yourself in that sense is I don't think it's healthy. I don't like it. But what they do it when I'm doing it, when I'm watching two adult men and women being together, and I'm going to the stage of climax, they always make me think of children. And always they make me think of a child. It's actually a next door neighbor, a baby, a little girl, like a 6-7-year-old baby. It's so sad every time. And they time it when I'm climaxing to train my brain this way. They're nasty. This is, and these perps partake in this. They think they normalize these things where thinking about children as you climaxing is just being mean. This trash have utilized pedophilia to torture in these disgusting ways and have normalized it. But the magical aspect of it all too, like I said, that's why I believe in God more than ever, is I found out that the entities really behind this program have had issue with pedophilia. Clear issue of pedophilia that have been consistently showing over and over. There's a bill called End National Defense Network Abuse Act, because these entities like the Department of Defense were using the government computers to download child porn. So much of it that a bill was created. They were being ranked a top tier network because the DoD network was being overseen compared to all the other network in the country. And they said the DoD network is one of the top tier network with some of the most child porn ever observed in the United States. So these employees are downloading child porn using the computers given to them by the DoD, and downloading child porn or accessing child porn and doing all this thing using the DoD internet network or computer network. It's amazing to know that. Because this trash, as they manipulate you in this disgusting way, they're supposed to be like, nice, yo, you're a pedo. And to know the reality that, oh, actually, the entities that empowers your trashy ass, your low-lifeness, your bottom feeder, that makes you feel so intoxicated with this empowerment that you're getting. Actually, the pedophiles. You're just a clown, a bottom feeder for these pedos. And on top of that, you do this pedophilia type of torture to degrade and to break down people. Nasty trash. That's what you get in your life. Nasty trash. And they get theirs. They will get theirs. I've seen, I couldn't believe that I would be able to witness any of that. I thought maybe once everything's done with me, when I'm over, then that's where they get what's coming for them. No, some of it happened in real time. In real time. And I'm sure some of this loserness, every day they deal with different struggle. And this is perhaps their escapism, to just feel like they're special. They're escaping this feeling that, oh, they're empowering, but they probably deal with things that just makes them want to come back here and just escaping what they can do to me. They failed the psyop in the sense of what they were supposed to present themselves as. They were supposed to make me think they're making me make me pay. They're avenging for what I've done. Not only as a child, because they were even bringing up me as an 8th grader, they tried to exaggerate what I did, but also me with this, they were saying Brittany, corny, these women that they don't care about. You know why I know they don't care about? You know why I know they don't give a damn about them? Or give a F about them? It's because this program has destroyed and is destroying and is doing atrocities to so many women all around the world. All around the world. Nationally, internationally, state-wise, all of women are suffering a lot in this program. There's a lot of women who are test subjects, that are human subjects. Them and their family, they use tortures of sexual nature, sexual torture, burning vaginas, things like that, to torture them. And this trash are involved in the same program that does that. And on top of that, they know that some of these people doing that, to participate in that, means that you are also connecting yourself with this program that torture women, and some of these people have done that to women. Oh, I know some of them have more expertise than others, but they think that that's normal. They want me to like, oh yeah, but that's sad. Sorry, that's sad. That's sad. But hey, that's life. No, that's not life. You chose to be involved in a life where what you're involved in does that to women and children. You know that very well. This is not life. You chose that life. So I'm not going to let you choosing that life. Then also you want me to feel like, make you believe that you're doing this to avenge. You need to be, people need, the avengement needs to be toward these women and children that are suffering in this program that you're involved in now. I don't care if it's your first, your millionth, your whatever. You are in this now, and you know what this means. You're an opportunist. You wanted to enjoy this, but you wanted to enjoy this with your deluded ways of just creating a fantasized reality of this. Never. There's like this justice. They are killing women slowly, destroying their life. Now justice will come when the time. There will be a justice for all the suffering, for all the horrible life they destroyed. Not even all the life they destroyed in these horrible ways. All the women and they will get theirs. So going back to the way they manipulate my brain yesterday was crazy. It was so bad. They were using this movie where I was just a woman. You go watch the Antoine Fisher video I made. A movie I watched mid-teen. I think I watched it again another time, but they were like, oh, but you see, when you saw this woman like that, you got stimulated. It was like, I mean, listen, I was like a teenage, 16, 17-year-old, maybe even like younger, watching that, what the woman, and that just showed that the nonsensible individual, that a teenager or somebody who's like a young adult, because I probably saw that again maybe when I was 19 years old or something like that. And all I care about is like, oh my God, this woman is actually, I wish that was happening to me. If I was there, it would be, like that kind of thing. Like, okay, that the woman made me feel this way because the woman appeared this way. And I would imagine if I was there, she would do that to me. And so for that, oh, that's my thought process. They try to kind of flip it. It's like, now because she was doing the abusive thing to this kid. It's like, seeing the kid didn't. I was imagining that, okay, this woman feels this way. If I was there, it would be done to me. I was like, oh my gosh, just put myself in the place if I was there. I know it's not sensible, but it was just like me, a teenager, and you see women, like it's all about women and sex and wishing that, oh my gosh, if this person was doing that to me, that kind of. But they try to flip it around. They change it the way it is. Now, what they try to do again. This morning was even crazy. Actually, last night they tried to falsify memories. It's so sad. There's a movie, like they have these ways of, especially when you're in sleep, or when you're in bed, when you're like a calming, like a relaxed state of mind. Like they have your thought process. They alter your thought process. So they manipulate your thought process, but they want you to think that's your thought process. My thought process are completely controlled. They're manipulated, and they know how to make it feel like I'm the one thinking that way, right? And so there's a movie called Men on Fire with Denzel Washington, when he's like a bodyguard of a child. It's a badass movie. I remember watching it so many times. I think every time it came on, I probably watched it. And basically, he was a bodyguard in Mexico, and this the girl, the little girl he was protecting got kidnapped, and then he's like, I'm gonna get back the kid, and this is like really badass. I remember watching it many times, and I love the movie so much. I love the action movie of it all. It was one of the, before the like Equalizer type of movie came up, that was like his first. Now the little girl now I think is an adult. She's like maybe I don't know, like late 20s or something like that, or early 30s or something like that. I think I'm 10 years or so older than her or something like that. But she was a little girl at the time, and I think I was like early adulthood or something like that when I watched it. But they were trying to create this mental battle because they first of all started making me imagine having sexual stimulation when I watched this movie because of the little girl was there, which is falsified. But because I'm in a state of like sleepiness, my brain is like, they censored my thought process and controlled it. And it's like, no, but they start making me think, but I was the same age as her, when it's not true. They were trying to make me think this way, but they make me have this thought process so fast, and I realized, no, that's not true. It's like, oh, okay, that's what they were making me think. And they're like, oh, you see, so you did have this experience, but you thought you were the same age. What? They do these things. Like, I never had any of this emotion and stimulation that you're making me have in these memories when I watched this movie. All I was watching is like how badass this was. You just try to flip this sexual stimulation toward the child. The little girl that was kidnapped. It's delusional trash. Right now, they're still trying to, it's like, yeah, but okay, what about the mother? Maybe the mother there, and then he goes, disgusting trash. And I'm like, this trash have no shame. And they use this loserness of human beings, some childlike men and women, nasty, to try to make me accept a false memory of a movie that I loved. Because there was a child there, and the child that was kidnapped, that Denzel Washington was supposed to get back. Stupid. Trash. It's like, no, but you see, Antoine Fisher saw that woman that way, so that was like, what? They're clowns. And changing my memories as well, once again. It's so nasty. Now, on top of manipulating my thought process, my memories, my experiences, all of that, what they're doing, they tell me they're framing me with children. Now, what you just saw on my video is the most pathetic thing I've seen. Like I said, there's a lot of childlike individuals partaking in this. And the most unimpressive people that you can imagine participate in that. I know I don't need to think too hard to know that these people will get there. It's sad already that they grew up in this nastiness, and now they already foul human beings with little life already lived. It is so nasty. It's one thing to alter the mind in this ways and torment somebody in this way. It is disgusting. I deal with this nasty torment and the manipulation of my memories, my thought process every day. This is what they do. This is about how many memory manipulation they've created. It's always something new. Always changing something else. It's nasty. And right now, and mental battles that they try to create this, it's crazy. But they have done so much manipulation of my memories. It's always the same thing. Tomorrow will be something else. They're gonna find where there's a child. They're gonna try to manipulate the memories. It's gonna be the same thing. And they because there's child, like, oh, the child got stimulation, that movie, or this thing, the daughter of this person, the daughter of it. Always same things. They have no shame. But the nasty part is also they have children, right? For some reason, in my targeting, there's a lot of teenage-like individual children of all, actually kids of all ages, nasty. And so they tell me they're gonna frame me using children. They tell me they're gonna frame me having children pretending they're getting raped. What you just saw there, which I'll show you again here, is they make it look like, and I was walking, so I have a body cam. I always keep my body cam with me. Wherever I go, I try to have it. I've learned my lesson. These people can recreate reality however they want, and they can make me think of this false reality. And so when I go wherever I go, I have the camera, then you see what these people look like. I'll go downstairs, living at the apartment, and I see somebody standing by the lobby, just standing there, just like waiting, positioned there. Like this person's waiting for me to walk by. And they tell me they gonna pretend that, like, yeah, we're gonna say that you raped the child here and this and that. You're like some kind of interaction with a teenager or some sort like that. I'm like, Jesus. And look at this patheticness. It was so sad when I saw it, because my brain can play with me, but thank God the video was there to capture. She put all kind of like lipstick and makeup, and I think she was trying to appear older. Obviously, like, it looked like it looked like a trashy prostitute, to be honest. Initially, when I was like, what the hell? Put like makeup and just little like that. I mean, it's like, ooh. Try to look older. Just putting all kinds of, like, ew, it's like you look like a teenager like a kid trying to look like an adult. All this nasty, ugh. And like, you're gonna be on camera. And then on camera, I'm able to see this. Oh my gosh, it's the saddest thing. Most pathetic. It's just that pathetic. And she's just standing there. And I have the camera. She doesn't notice she knows that I have the camera, but it's on me. I'm walking. She just keep looking at me. You see, she's still like staring at me. So I don't know if it's this the shit they're gonna pretend that I'm interacting with. This is the lobby. I'm walking, she just try to look at me, she tried to look, it's like, don't even waste it, don't even try. Do this thing over there. She look at me like a sad, pathetic. You think this person is going to have a good life? It's like, ugh. Most pathetic. This kid is dumb. What do you think this, as an adult, what life looks like? It's like, no, it's done. We already framed you. It's like, okay, but I was already dying. I know they've been delaying my death. This person's life was not done. Now, this is not a normal person. Never gonna be. Never. This is whatever the struggle she's gonna go through in life is gonna be, and it's not because she's a target individual. She's done. Look at her. Can you imagine growing up having to pretend that you're getting raped? And they try to create stories in my brain. They try to, like, yeah, but what about that 19 years? No, look at you. It's disgusting. Just there, posted there. It's like, ugh. Imagine that's your life. It's like, now we dared. It's like, really? When you see do you see somebody who's daring? He looked like a sad human being. That they just told her to just do that, and she's like, okay, yeah, okay. So sad. Nasty low life, you know. They're so nasty, but they'll get theirs. This try like I almost felt bad to insult her. I was like, you know, initially when I was like, oh, good for you, I'm gonna put you on video. I have it on camera. I was excited. It's like, oh, look at this trashy look. And then I was like, that's kind of sad. She's a sad human being, actually. It's sad. And they're trying to like find ways to mental battles. It's like, yeah, but see, like, you think she's a, you know, because she got like, you know, she got like makeup done like that. She look at like a trashy looking teen. Ugh. And it's like, yeah, but you see that, I remember that person that was like, he's 19 years old. She was like, stop it with your mental battles and your retardation. This trash, first of all, is not an adult. Look like a kid, weird kid with makeup and stuff on. Ugh. She's trying to present herself in a certain way. I think she thought she look pretty or something like that, but ugh. Putting all this stuff, it was like trashy. And it looks like you're just putting so much just to try to appear older. And you look sad. Look at you. And I think she had even hair. Then it's like, oh, no. That's not a good look. And that's nasty. Your life is fucked now. And you're not doing it for Britney or Courtney, obviously. Target individual, stay strong. And see these people for what they are. They compromise their own children for this thing. I don't know, but I dragged a lot of people into a different hell. And they're like, because I put that in their faces, they're like, oh, we're gonna frame you, and then they're gonna rape you, they're gonna torture you, you're gonna be in hell. It's like, I'm going to a hell that's orchestrated, and I'm taking you to a different hell. What do you think this future of this person? I can predict it's not gonna look good. It's not gonna be good, psychological or any other way. To all my target individuals, stay strong and see this low life where they are.